One of the most dominant forces the women's division has ever seen. Rhea Ripley.
The Eradicator is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner, Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness, dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to. Period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly.
Ready or not, Rhea Ripley is coming for her competition tonight.
The evil genius of the sky is here, and her reign of terror is about to begin.
A woman who has quickly taken control of the women's division.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io Sky's list of titles in Japan is a mile long across every major women's division.
Yeah, here in WWE, Io's continued that success, but she has something now she didn't have then. She has control.
Io Sky made her mark in NXT history as one of the most accomplished superstars in the brand's entire history.
Yeah, but Io's change in attitude and her new allies ensure even more success in WWE.
And we're all set for action here with Io Sky. Sky is ruthless as they come. No doubt she'll be bringing her patented aggression with her to this match.
And it's such a cool, confident aggression, Michael. Almost effortless. I don't know where it comes from, but I don't envy anyone who has to get in the ring with Io Sky and experience that aggression firsthand.
Neither do I, Byron. Facing off against the genius of the Sky is no easy task.
And Rhea Ripley's also in the ring, no doubt looking to remind everyone watching in the crowd and even in the locker room just why she's called the Eradicator.
Yeah, oh, look out!
Missile drop kick!
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Ripley unloading on her opponent.
It does look like Sky is struggling right now.
And a slap for the exclamation point.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Corey, what does Rhea Ripley have to do in this one to get the win?
Honestly, Cole, nothing new. Rhea Ripley knows how to wreck shop and leave a match with her arm raised. So if she sticks to her usual game plan, she should be just fine. Oh, no. Oh, no. This could end it all.
A chance to win it here. She breaks the count quick.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Look at this, Byron. Figure four head scissor draining all the energy.
Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. Boom. Firing with a straight shot there. Answer. These two have clearly fired up.
Here we go. Time to work out some. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh, what a roundhouse.
Getting Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Oh, catapulted down on the opponent. Oh! Oh!
Both wrists captured. That was nasty. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Kicks out at just one.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
That'll turn your lights out.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
Hurricanrana. Ripley can't escape this pressure.
Yeah, Io is really remaining the aggressor here.
Gets lifted into position. Down. She can end it here. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
All measured up. Drop kick to the back. And Rhea with reason to question her confidence after that attack. Hooked up and boom! Backdrop suplex. On a high angle right across the shoulders. Lift off.
Oh, bad landing. That's not what she had planned. Scooped up. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Brought down with a roundhouse.
Now a series of vicious stomps in the turnbuckle.
Stomps and repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Back suplex. Oh no! Face buster. Ripley is headed up top.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put
From way up. Diving double axe handle.
Rhea Ripley, the prism trap is in.
She is determined to escape.
What a display of strength here.
Into the foot slam.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Climbing up, she got something big planned here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
A handstand into a double knee drop.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Caught on the chin.
Drop kick.
Io is gaining the upper hand.
Ripley has to stop struggling.
From the middle rope. Moonsault.
Wow-wee. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
The running meteor.
Io Sky with an absolutely spectacular display of offense.
Whip back into the ring. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. Soaring from the top with a splash. Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
And I don't think anything can stop Io now.
She's going to try it again.
Moonsault connects.
Sky can be looking to end this.
2. Amazing.
How on earth was Rhea Ripley able to kick out of that one?
Just barely is apparently the answer, but sometimes that's all it takes.
Io clearly thought that would be it, guys. She has to be frustrated now.
She is queuing it up again.
Picture perfect moonsault.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
And cover now for the match. That's it. Io Sky gets it done.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
Rhea Ripley struck down and defeated here.
You have to hand it to Io. She is second to none, and she just proved it again.
Here comes the Scottish Warrior.
A man whose mean streak grows by the day. McIntyre answers to no one and fights only for himself.
Yeah, Drew is hell-bent on having his arm raised tonight, and I would not want to be the one to stand in his way.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The man once known as the Chosen One, always doing what he can to claim and prove he deserves a top spot in WWE.
Well, Drew has reached the mountaintop and knows how good that rarefied air can be. And he will do anything to stay there.
Well, we know Drew is rarely ever in a good mood, and I got a feeling he's about to take out that bad mood on someone here tonight.
The crowd is singing for Seth freaking Rollins.
The best dressed man in WWE and a pretty darn good conductor, too.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking
A decade of being WWE's freaking workhorse, and the WWE Universe is finally singing his praises.
He can't make a mistake or McIntyre will dissect him.
He's got to have a flawless game plan here tonight. Once again, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins are at odds with one another. And once again, we're just glad they could settle this in the ring.
Yeah, and whether or not there's a title on the line, Rollins and McIntyre generate a big fight feel whenever they come into conflict.
Two massive stars, each convinced the other is a blowhard who gets in the way of them achieving their goals. But there's no question that Rollins and McIntyre really are two of the best in this business. And as always, this one should be a banger.
Takes out the knee. Face wash. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force.
Rollins' master plan got stopped in its tracks by that attack.
Yeah, as McIntyre was putting that warrior spirit into effect with that.
And now Drew McIntyre goes up the turnbuckle.
From the top. Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Boom. Rollins has proven over the years that he has so many ways to beat his opponent, so many ways to come out on top.
Yeah, one of those ways, Cole, is getting into his opponent's heads. He's an absolute master at that. So when you're in the ring with Rollins, you want to make sure you're focused on just beating Rollins down. You do not want to let him get into your head. Rollins flies. Knee strike connects. Oh, what a clothesline.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. And another just non-stop aggression. Uh-oh. Elbow drop.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Rollins with a reversal.
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy! And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Oh, jumping knee strike.
Lights out. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And now thrown back into the ring.
What's coming next?
A back suplex.
He's able to slip away from that. And there's a neck breaker. Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here. Flying.
Diving brain chop. We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Yeah, Drew's doing well at not allowing Rollins out of arm's reach.
He'll make his way to the ring. Lifts him up. Spine buster!
Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut, too. Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, right to the...
We're going to end this once and for all.
And he fights it off.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Wards that off. What a response. This is a situation you want to avoid. Straight impact on the throat.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah!
Power bomb. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
This is a moment when you're desperate to find a...
Boston Crab, no more. Ooh. Impressive reversal on Rollins. A flat-out power into the scoop slam. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
And Rollins in.
McIntyre goes into the cover. This could do it. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
A big win here from McIntyre. I'm sure Drew sees this as proof that he's superior to Rollins in every way, that he's exposed Rollins as a hypocrite and fraud.
That's certainly what McIntyre would have us all believe. Knowing these two, though, I don't think this beef is anywhere near finished.
Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day.
Well, the Judgment Day don't care who they offend or who they tick off because they always have the numbers.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Well, look, you can hate them all you want, but the Judgment Day is more often than not draped in gold.
We've seen members win the tag titles, the men's and women's world titles. You can't deny the talent in this group.
Hey, no one's denying Judgment Day's talent, just calling out how they conduct themselves and how they get their wins and titles.
Look, when you run things like Judgment Day does, the rules don't apply to you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
These are the kids your parents warned you about. The kids your parents begged you to stay away from.
The Judgment Day roaming around WWE like they own the place.
A mentality that served plenty of legends very well and only does the same for future legends like the Judgment Day.
The best in the world.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight.
CM Punk looks ready to make a statement inside the ring.
And here's Dirty Dom, smug as hell. Hopefully the mustache gets slapped off his kid's face in this one. Maybe the mullet can go too while we're at it.
Cole, you speak like Dom isn't an inspiration to the entire WWE Universe. This is a man who overcame a deadbeat dad and survived a maximum security prison, all to become a top superstar and WWE's biggest ladies' man.
I honestly don't even know what to say at this point, Corey. Look, no one's going to doubt Dom's abilities. But here's where it ends and where the boos begin.
And then there's CM Punk, a man who is just as dangerous with a mic in his hand as he is in the ring.
Yep, unquestionably one of the most controversial stars in this industry because of how he speaks his mind. Punk never holds back in anything he does. As far as Punk is concerned, no one is on his level, and he's ready to prove it.
CM Punk so resilient when he's inside that ring. Corey, how can an opponent counter that resilience of Punk's?
Some would also call that stubborn, Cole. It's not enough to just throw your best at Punk. You have to break his will. Extinguish that fire inside of him.
What a forearm! Counter by CM Punk.
Oh my gosh!
He gets into the ring.
Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot. He wants this fight on the outside.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Heading up to the top turnbuckle. Watch out! Through the air and connects.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude. The ref gets that weapon out of the way of the action.
And again, ripping off his old man with a 619.
And you can see the excitement built.
Now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at stake.
Digging deep for a kick out.
So close. That could have been it.
Dominic perched up top. Look at the high
Frog splash by Dominic Mysterio. Will Dominic make it pay off?
Two count.
I thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Cross body. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
And he's been throwing his best at Punk and then some, trying to break Punk's will.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Being carried around now. He looks absolutely gassed here.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Take over with a snapmare.
Right across the face. Oh, man. And now Mysterio has all gears in motion.
We're seeing a very decisive Dominic right now.
The 619. He's headed to the top now.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Up high.
Wow, cross body. And another climb. He's making a step. Flying.
Dominic with the frog splash.
And the line for Punk.
And going for the pin. There it is. Dominic picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
A triumphant showing for Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, you can sense the aggravation in CM Punk. He thought he had this one. This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those who pick a fight with Braun Breaker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker.
Absolute power, absolute aggression. This kid's the real deal.
I agree, Cole. He's already more than living up to his family pedigree. Breaker moves like a bullet train, a one-man wrecking crew.
Already titles to his name in NXT and on the main roster. No telling what this kid can do. The monster of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Fire in the eyes of Braun Strowman tonight. He's ready to attack.
Unchecked rage and aggression.
Is this man truly ready for Braun Breaker, a superstar who was bred for success?
Braun Breaker has a simple and solid mentality when it comes to in-ring competition. He's here to break his opponent in half and then move on to the next obstacle in his path.
Breaker's appetite for competition, his desire to take on bigger and badder opponents does seem insatiable. Every time he gets in the ring, he battles like he has something to prove.
And it's that drive that has allowed Breaker to smash through practically anyone who has stood in his way over the course of his career.
And then there's Braun Strowman, a powerhouse who plays it simple in the ring. He just manhandles the competition until the job is done.
You're right, Saxton. That is pretty simple, especially when you're the size of a freight train like Braun Strowman is.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Boosh!
Check out this power. Military press way up there.
Military press slam. And that intensity of Braun's got tapered down a bit there.
Strowman from the top.
Elbow drop. Complete. Can he do it here? Oh, he kicked out.
He thought he had it.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Sinking deep into the camel clutch. And he very quickly counters.
Absolutely spiked. DDT. Spiked. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Fist drop. Oh, look at what a blow.
Carefully measured right.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
That can be Strowman's demise.
Makes the cover. And that will end it.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
Not the way Braun Strowman thought things were going to go tonight.
The monster of all monsters wasn't monstrous enough in the end. The dogs are barking loud tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker.
Breaker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Breaker really a generational talent, seemingly built to be a force in this industry.
Now, Breaker's extremely explosive in the ring. He's endlessly charismatic out of it and wise beyond his years from bell to bell.
Clearly learned a lot from his family about the business, but is easily carving his own path and legacy of dominance.
And his opponent, accompanied by Zelina Vega, representing the LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over. Braun Breaker is a spectacular athlete, one who's on the verge of something very special here in WWE.
Yeah, but Breaker's combination of intensity and natural instinct to annihilate his opponent is alarming.
That's an understatement, Byron. Breaker will go to any lengths to prove that there is only one badass in WWE, and it's him.
But there's no place Dragon Lee feels more at home than right there in the squared circle. Dragon Lee can hit you from all angles, create offense from seemingly anywhere.
Yeah, Dragon Lee is as explosive in the ring as they come. This won't be light work tonight.
Square impact across the shoulder.
Oh, man.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Wow! What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
And he saw that coming from Braun.
And Braun Breaker doesn't need me to tell him this, but he really needs to rely on his intensity in this one. I swear he can break just about anyone in half with his explosiveness alone.
You're absolutely right, Corey. In all my years in WWE, I've never seen anyone with Breaker's level of intensity.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh, my! Kick to the back.
Looking to catch him off guard.
A kick out after one.
He's looking to get this match won in short order. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And Breaker didn't exactly look like his usual powerhouse self there.
Lee held nothing back on that attack.
Locking up with one another.
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
Turn things around into the waistlock from behind. Able to escape and down into a headlock. Converts it into a headlock.
Follow-away moonsault. Wow! From the top, double stomp. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Just kicks out.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. star press.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Over the top, strong kick.
My goodness. Breaker.
This could be it. The pin. It's still hanging on.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Quick strike to the lower body.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Tagged with a punch.
Boy, European uppercut.
The spine buster.
Turns it into a pin attempt. He's able to kick out before two.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Braun Breaker has his target. Spear! Breaker might have him.
The cover. And the victory.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
Dragonly stunned and enraged by his loss here.
Braun came here tonight to get the job done, and it looks like he did just that.
Prepare to witness brutality.
Ripley is ready to go to work.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
She is in for a fight tonight against Liv Morgan, a competitor with so much heart.
And it's Liv Morgan taking on the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, former friends and partners turned bitter rivals.
Let's not forget whose fault it is that things went south, gentlemen. Ripley might have the WWE Universe eating out of the palm of her hand, but Liv Morgan's righteous fury remains all she needs to get by.
I don't know about how righteous anything about Liv is at this point, Corey. There's understandable anger, and then there's the lengths Liv's gone to in order to get her revenge on Rhea.
How dare you try and police a woman's rage, Saxton? I should tell Liv what you said. Maybe she'll get a revenge tour against you started. finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here. Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Ooh, backhanded.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
And she's looking at it early.
Well, the ref doesn't even see the cover. Valuable seconds passing as they're distracted. Premature to try to end things now.
And this one could be moving to ringside, returning back to the ring. And Liv is the one being challenged here.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Just multiple kicks right to the face.
Ripley with an aggressive game plan here.
The Eradicator unleashing all of her fury on Liv Morgan. Axe handle from the middle rope. Big leg drop.
Corey, break down what Rhea Ripley's going to need to do to beat Liv Morgan here.
Honestly, Cole, it is crucial that Rhea keep her emotions in check.
From the middle rope.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Right in the solar plexus. Oh, look out. It's on now. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Fist after fist. Neither one relenting here. And that'll end this exchange right there.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Morgan with an opening to go high.
Take off.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Body slam. Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
Rhea showing off that wide array of hers. Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
Ripley has her opponent in the electric chair position. Driven down face first.
Ripley attacking with purpose, looking to bulldoze the competition.
She throws her back in. And now she's making it to the top. On the top! And no one there!
Well executed hip toss.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. There's the riptide. Liv won't come back from that.
There's two. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
I have no idea where Liv Morgan just found the strength to kick out like that. But she did.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley. She thought this was over, but she was wrong. Oh, the torque on the knee. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Just a barrage of stomps.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Lifts their opponent's legs and just
Out. Pin. This could be it. Finally over.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And Rhea Ripley showing no remorse about defeating her former friend, Liv Morgan.
This is a big girl's game, and you can't let emotion get in the way of it. There's an important lesson for Liv Morgan to learn here if she's smart enough to learn it. And it turns out Rhea is a damn good teacher.